Let's take a look at a side-to-side comparison of the Swiffer Power Mop versus the Swiffer Wetjet. So you can see by the Power Mop over here, this is the newer and more powerful, as the name implies, Swiffer cleaner with the wet cleaning solution. The Swiffer Wetjet is the original one, and today we're going to take a look at some key differences between the two. So the first thing that you'll notice is that the cleaning pad on the Power Mop is very different from the Wetjet. When we look at them side by side, the Power Mop cleaning pad is a good deal bigger. It's probably about a third, again, bigger than the one on the Swiffer Wetjet. And that just means more area that you can clean with each pass versus the Swiffer Wetjet when you're using the Power Mop. And if we actually look at the pads themselves, the Swiffer Wetjet is just a flat pad. It's absorbent, but it doesn't have any kind of actual like mopping type of surfaces. When we look at the Swiffer Power Mop, though, it actually is almost more like a Swiffer duster. It's got these little individual absorbent pieces. So the difference is really there. This makes it easier to scrub the floor and to get out those really tough stains, and it also absorbs more liquid, so you can mop for a longer time and get, I think, bigger messes in my experience, versus using the Swiffer Wetjet, which is great for little spills and things, or a little bit of dirt that gets on the floor, but it doesn't have that ability to really scrub as you would with a traditional mop, and the Power Mop does a better job of that. So those are the key differences with the pad itself. In terms of the actual cleaning solution on here, very, very similar in my experience. Different bottle styles you can see, but from the smell and looking at the ingredient list, they seem to be essentially the same actual cleaner in there, just a little bit different packaging. So this one is a little bit less on the Power Mop. It's 750 milliliters cleaning solution. On the Wetjet, it's 1.25 liters, so 1,250 milliliters. So it's a bigger bottle on the Swiffer Wetjet versus on the Power Mop. So just something to keep in mind. It's fewer batteries on the Power Mop too. This uses 2 AA batteries. The Wetjet uses 4. That said, though, I actually find the pump on the Power Mop to be more powerful. So let's run the two side by side. And you can see when I press the button on the top here on either of these, it's going to spray out cleaning solution onto the floor. And this one, it's quieter, but look at how far it's spraying. It really covers quite a good surface area here with the Power Mop. On the Swiffer Wetjet, let's go ahead and spray from about the same place. It really just gets, it's louder, it just gets right out to here. So it doesn't spray quite as far. I think it's just a better, like more improved pump design in the Power Mop, even though it doesn't have as much battery power as the Wetjet. In terms of how these perform, I'm going to show you cleaning with one of these side by side. I've got some, looks like a footprint stuck on my floor here. So basically we just spray. I'll start with the Wetjet and spray a little bit there. We can try to scrub away at that. It does do a good job of getting that basic stuff off. But the design of how we use the Swiffer Power Mop, a little bit different because it does have that full scrubbing capacity. So we spray that down, get some solution on there, and then I can hold this with one hand. We've got this grip where I can put some extra force into it. It's ergonomic, and I can use those mop inserts, and in a couple of passes, pushing down and scrubbing, that footprint on the ground is totally gone. So I find that the Power Mop works better for those harder stains where you really need to be scrubbing at it, versus the Wetjet really works better for those surface level bits of dirt that you might end up with on your floor. So overall, two really good devices for cleaning your floor. I think that, the Power Mop, it's a new and improved version. I actually do think it does a better job. Just bigger clean surface area, better for scrubbing, more of the little sort of mop style pieces to the pad. I think it is an improved version, but if you just need to clean, fairly simple things on the floor and you like the format of the traditional Swiffer Wetjet, it's still an excellent device, and I've been using this one for many years, so I know it's reliable. I haven't had enough time to test the Power Mop to know about its reliability yet, so we'll see over time how it holds up. But overall, two really good solutions from Swiffer for cleaning your floors.